the government of Liberia that I speak for did not announce a decision about what has happened with this concept of having earth-moving equipment. Notwithstanding the fact that there was this video that shows some of the earth-moving equipment that are being and then after that, there's a firestorm. Everyone is talking. People are criticizing. Some are commending. And so at one point you are constrained to say, well, ask yourself, what is happening? Especially when you see people from other branches of government. Not their leadership, interesting, but individuals. I guess many of them acting on their own behalf and not as representatives of that branch of government. Talking about what should happen, what should not happen. So what has come to you? But it's serving as the basis of you talking about what's supposed to happen and what not supposed to happen. What has happened? What do you know has been announced by the government? Honor the laws of Liberia, the executive branch of government, which is headed by the president, negotiates and secures agreement for the country. There's a process. There's no restraint as to how you do that engagement. With regard to the desire to have yellow machines, as some people call it, or earth-moving equipment, the scenario will be different as to how you make the legal requirement, depending on what you finally agree on. That's what I talk about, what has been announced. Because in the end, when you have reached a conclusion of what you know you want to do, there'll be a formal announcement. It is that formal announcement I thought we should be waiting for, that people should be ready to react to. You cannot be reacting to a presentation or an update or a briefing in an assembly of carefully associated individuals. What decisions have been taken that you responding to an accident? So we are fully aware as the executive of all of the lawful requirements that are associated with that power that we have to negotiate agreement on behalf of the government. We know there are lawful requirements that we must meet. And when we reach the point at which those decisions are taken, it will be done consistent with those lawful requirements. One of the critical pillars of the arrest agenda is the rule of law. So the president is very conscious of the fact that the rule of law should prevail. And so if the law says the executive can do this, but before you reach a decision, this other branch of government should do that, that's exactly what will happen. Have we reached there? No. So nothing is concluded or consummated as an agreement. As we basically receive updates from various sectors, including the one we received regarding the video that everybody ran around with, which is an effort that, when brought to fruition, will help us to resolve the perennial road problem. But let me say to you, the process regarding how we get the equipment we need will be followed, will be communicated when it's consummated. There's one thing we want to assure. We will secure, following all of the legal processes that are required, earth-moving equipment. That would be the 2A5 that has been mentioned, or even more than that. Because the intent is to have them deployed when we do so, consistent with the law, all across our 15 political subdivisions, by re-establishing those maintenance zones. And what that will do is that day in, day out, in the night, in the morning, in the afternoon, During the rainy season, during the dry season, grow what will go on. Who benefit? Our people. We should feel sorry for them. Many of us live in Monroe, we're okay. Don't we see that people can hardly move from one point to another when the rains come? So, even a concept to solve that problem is leading to a firestorm. What is the storm about? What has been announced that we're complaining about? There are so many options that can be used for the securing of those machines when the time comes. And I want to keep emphasizing. I'll give you an example. The law says anything you do that crosses 10 million requires legislative action. So assuming whatever the final action would be to secure those equipment, if it falls in a category where we have to go to the legislature for a ratification, we'll do so before we consummate. Because when you know that process, then nothing will happen. So just whatever the law calls for is what we do. So what I would say, hold on, when we announce to you a formal decision as to the procuring of the earthmoving equipment, and that which we will announce is inconsistent with the law, then you do your talking. I don't think we can really solve everything. One of the senators, who's my very good friend, was on Facebook and said, I'm here now because I contacted two people I know very well. I contacted Minister Pierre. I contacted Minister Grace. I didn't hear from them, so I'm coming to this place very well. And I didn't believe that was fair. We got to be very fair to each other. This person in question sent me a messenger text message. And he said, what is the issue with this moving equipment? I replied to the person, he called me. Because it's a serious governmental matter that we should not be discussing on Facebook Messenger. And the person did not call. After a period of time, I saw the message from the person say, oh, I called you 3 times and you didn't pay. And I told the person, if you are calling a number other than this, then that phone you're trying to reach was off. And I sent the person a number that I was reachable on. The person did not call, but went to social media. So if we have those back and back interaction, how do you say I tried to get out to the person, I didn't get a person? You got to me, I said, call me 2 days later. Because if you message me on Facebook Messenger, you didn't expect me to discuss government matter on Facebook Messenger. So I gave you an easy power to call me, which didn't happen. Then when you go to social media and call my name and say, I tried to read people and when you get back to me, that's not fair. You treat each other with respect. Especially if we belong to different branches of the government. Just as you demand respect, we too. And when you proceed like that, it's all about politics. Everything you see happening. Some people who know communication the way they know anything that is used for information will be running behind everybody, causing people whenever somebody criticize us. I will not do that. And I don't believe necessarily that we got to be running behind everything we see on social media and responding. I'm not a work of a Minister of Information. Our duty is to communicate what we're doing. And not as a reactionary force, responding to everything. Sometimes we listen to what people say. And for those who do so in good faith, and in the interest of the country, we listen to you. And if there's sense in some of the things you say, we take it, we make use of it. We don't have a broadcasting person said they were using it. But when we come and we have information to give the public, we come to give those information. Those of you who watch things that happen in other countries, I was on one of the talk shows recently. And the host, maybe believing that if you're not aggressive, that means you're a good journalist. You need to be aggressive. When guests come on your show, is to have honest conversation. And you'll be asking all kind of questions. You say, because the man at the Ministry of Information should know everything. The person tells you this wrong, I don't have the information, I'll get back to you on it. Oh, the man's going to be Ministry of Information, you know it. In the greatest country on earth, the United States of America, the press secretary, they don't have information minister. Speaks for the government. But the press secretary does not know everything. That's the reason why when critical things are happening sector by sector, you have a smart woman who is the press secretary at the Department of Defense. When all the defense-related and security issues are happening, he addressed them. And the Department of Treasury, the same thing. What have we done to replicate that? That's why we say one government, one platform. Finance minister will come here and talk finance ministry thing. Commerce will come here and talk commerce thing. So we bring all the people right here because there cannot be an assumption that the Minister of Information knows everything. So if something is going on, you seek the information before we come to you. We're not running race. There are some people who believe that because everybody were talking about the earthmoving equipment, we're supposed to talk about it the same day. Even if we didn't have information, we just talk about it because we Minister of Information. So, in short, we will get earth-moving equipment for our roads. But the processes that are needed for the acquisition are still in the works. And as we do so, we will respect all of the dictates of the law as is required. We will not do so in an unlawful way. Our quest to solve a problem to our road situation will be achieved, but not in an illegal way. So all of those who are concerned, especially those from the other branches of government, please take your break until we bring to you a decision. And if that decision is in violation of any law, then you can start your whatever it is. But as it is, it's difficult to understand what many of you are responding to. That's why it looks like.